So, again, teachable moment. Energy said, no, we are going to finish this work and sharing the information from it. So, and I got one of my bobbin tools over there, moving in agreement. Okay. Anyway, we're about to go to what I said was the sixth chakra, the pineal chakra, called the third eye, and it deals a lot with our intuition and our ability to be intuitive. If there's a lot of blockage up here in this chakra area, we have foggy thoughts. We, again, have trouble believing what we might know because intuitively that's what that is. You believe in what you know. And then if you're having foggy thoughts, you're not sure what you know. So if there's blockages up there or cloudiness, that's something that goes on when there's not an alignment of that chakra. But anyway, let me get to picking what we're going to work with. Are we using any of these crystals or stones on the sixth chakra? No. Okay. Are we using any of these? Yes. Is it this one? Okay. Are we using this one? Okay. How about this one? Yes. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. We use selenite a lot today. You guys can look up that word selenite, Selenite. Get a sense of, I used it a lot, so find out why would they have me add it to a chakra. And yes, I could tell you, but then what would be your work? Oh, and the carnelian, okay. This is I used this when I was first taught. This is a first chakra, root chakra stone and color, but it's going all the way up. First chakra is family, it's traditions, it's a sense of feeling safe. So maybe family is on the mind a lot. I don't know. You're using that? Okay. No? You're giving me a lot of, ooh, I didn't even know you two could do that. Okay. It's another magnet. First chakra color. Stone crystals to work with. When I say first chakra colors, red, browns, any colors that, come out of the red tones. Gave me a lot of amethyst, which is what I'm used to being one of the crystals for the third eye and the sixth chakra. You had me working with a lot of quartz. Quartz usually brings about clarity. Amazing. I'm certain I'm going to get to the point one day where I'm able to actually teach this stuff, this healing work. Yeah? Are there anything here? Are there any more to be added? Yeah. There you go. Like like I said, they have a lot of first chakra stones and colors that they've added. Are there any more to be added? Thank you. They have a lot of first chakra stones and crystals for this placement. I can only imagine, that's all I can do, I don't know why. I can only imagine with all of these first chakra stones and colors, what goes on in this person's thinking. You notice, right? Same movement. Same movement as the third and fifth chakra. So if I was to meet this person, they would be pretty cool, because clearly a lot of their things are in order. They just had a sort of a sorrow-filled heart. And I won't even say filled, but they had sorrow in their heart. But they're pretty well aligned. They just don't have any energy. And again, what good is the car if it has all of its working parts and they're all in great shape and condition, but there's no gasoline, you know? So Spirit, who always like to play games with me, say, yeah, but what if it was an electric car? It wouldn't be plugged in. If it was electric, based on what I'm seeing here, it still would need to be plugged in. It still wouldn't have anything to run on. I am one with divine energy, so yeah, when they are playing with me, or sometimes being sarcastic, or sometimes being a little trickster, whatever they're doing with me is usually a lesson. And sometimes it's just to make me laugh. Sometimes it's just to make me smile. And I be needing those smiles. I be needing. He told me to get back on here and record the rest of this. If it's a teachable moment, then teach. That's what they said. How many of you get your messages directly from divine energy, divine spirit, and you just ignore it? And you be like, nah, I hear you though, but... And believe me, I'm not telling you, there's some days I'm like, no, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. But it's always of great benefit to me to do it. So... One day I thought I would just divine my, just divine, do this here dowsing for my neighborhood and my community. That's when I was working with just basic colors and stones. I have to tell you, when I was in just one chakra. I was there for so long. I was like, I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could do this. Um, but I look forward to the day when I can just divine the whole world. You know, I think it would take a group of us though, maybe a couple of us on each continent, maybe some even out in the water, and we all start at the same time. Yeah, we could douse the world into balance. Hey, don't say I didn't tell you. Literally, this person must be tired of thinking. When they have to brush their teeth, they probably don't even want to hear their spirit tell them time to brush the teeth. This is almost like a reboot. There's so much missing here in the way of get up and go energy. Amazing. I had a girl, I was in one of those apps, I won't say the name of, but I picked up a tarot reader, and the girl was reading me, and she tapped into who I was, and she just stopped. She said, you do some kind of divining work? I said, yeah. She said, you're a light being? I said, I don't know. She said, yeah, you're like a light being. She said, I'm just going to say that everything is okay with you. Everything is fine for you. She just stopped the reading. I felt like she should have came back with a refund because I clearly already had a sense of that. I won't say I knew. I'm not arrogant like that, but you should have been able to tell me something, you know? When I went to South Africa and I had the reading, the young lady, she was a Sangoma, and she said to me, she was laughing when she was reading what she was seeing, and I said, "What's so funny?" She said, "You know your ancestors, they treat you like you're a princess," and I've been walking with that ever since. It gives me goosebumps, like it just made tingles go down my legs. Um, you want to know that your ancestors carry you, they with you, and they treat you like a princess. In order for me to be a princess, that means that there was a queen or two or three or four before me, and I'm all right with being a princess in that way. I love what I do. I love what I do. And I know that for a lot of us, a lot of people are talking in the language of energy these days. But a lot of people are not really getting to the core of what that means. So they're not, um, when they go to the doctor for their annual physical, their checkups, their blood work and what have you, they're not talking to healers who can assist them with doing the same thing for their energy. And I think you should. And it doesn't have to be dowsing, be any modality that you want, but give some attention to your energy. Amazing. Y'all see that? You see that? Wow. we finished in this area? Thank you. So they gave him all of this energy to assist them with putting their sixth chakra back in balance. And then they, at the end, it looked like they was bringing some stuff together. I thought that they were, it was scattered energies, but it said no. This one right here, we had to cut some things out and discard. That's what it said. Get ready to do the crown chakra. Will I be using any crystals from this pile? Okay. We'll be using this. Okay. This one? No. This one? No. This one? Okay. Over the amethyst. Color selenite. Quartz. Okay. All right. Hematite. Magnet. Magnet ore. Oh, are we using this one? Wow. We've got to bring root energy all the way up the pipe. Oops. Yeah, I'll apologize to anything. I hit the stone or, I apologize. I'm one of those people, I literally will hold a gum wrapper. I will hold a gum wrapper in my hand or in my pocket until I find a trash can rather than let it fall on the ground. I don't want to be disrespecting nothing. Nothing about the world, not even about the earth. I don't want to disrespect nothing about the world, period. Because I know everything is alive energetically. Are we using anything from here? Okay, how about this? Citron. Use a lot of citron. Okay. So even though you hear me say things in color, wait, you use that? Okay. So look that one. Into this. Yeah. They really don't pick these stones and crystals by colors. They pick them by name and character of the crystals. Wow. It's a good thing I'm not in school right now. My teacher was like, "Why you wilding, Liz? What's going on? Why you got so many wows?" Okay, tiny piece of quartz, tiny piece of amethyst. We don't use that amethyst. I don't know why. Some more root stones, citron. Wow. That's a root stone that they ain't using. Okay, anything else over here? They had picked that before and I didn't take it. So I have them all. Are there any left out? Okay. See? Ready? Begin. When I'm doing this, I'm constantly giving thanks. Give thanks to the Creator, Cherisher, and Sustainer of us all. For surely Thou art most gracious, most merciful, the Cherisher and Sustainer of us all, from which we all come and to which we are all due to return. And I pray that the Creator, Cherisher, Sustainer continues to find favor with us. So when I'm dowsing, I'm usually saying thank you for that person's life, that person's spirit, that person's soul, that person's being, and then what we're doing, that person's healing. This is the very top of the head. It's called the crown chakra. It's where children have that soft spot when they're born, that opening. It's also your spiritual grounding. It's what's between you and the intangible heaven or paradise or kingdom. Even though you can do visions and so forth with your third eye, in your crown, you do prayer work. In your crown is the space where you invite God to be one with you. And it enters through there, through that opening, and settles in your heart. So it's from the heart chakra up, you're in the world above this physical place. In your third chakra down to your root chakra is all about being in the world. So if you want to test that, the next time you're doing a meditation, lift your eyes up, closed or open. I do my meditation with my eyes closed. But lift your eyes up and watch how clear and sparse everything is. There's nothing overcrowding that. Because you don't want nothing there with you and God. Nothing. No thoughts about children, no thoughts about work, no thoughts about the world or anything. So when you're doing that, just put your eyes up and watch what realm of consciousness and awareness you go to. And then lower them. Lower them so that they're straight in front of you. And then lower them down towards your feet. Watch the difference in the brain activity, in the energy activity. Hey, I believe in what I'm taught. Sometimes when I'm in a place and it's really chaotic, I'll either close my eyes and lift them up, or if I have my shades on, just tune out, lift my eyes up. I could be on the beach. I could be at a family get together. I could be anywhere. It gets to be too much. Close my eyes and lift them up. I just tune out of that craziness. Are we finished in this area? Okay. Did the same thing that they did to the third eye. Again, moving up, moving through. They gave it all the energy that, rebooted it, and then took and cut out something that just didn't need to be there. So this last part I don't use crystals. I just ground. These are the 7 main chakras, and then you have smaller chakra points. So I'm just gonna go hit those right quick. But you might not see me, but I'm at the bottom of their foot. This is the hand. Palm up. Now, are we completely finished with this dowsing? Thank you. Thank you. So we are completely finished with the dowsing. So what I do with the stones, I take and put them in sea salt so that all the energy that was shared, picked up, drawn out, what have you, is pulled into the sea salt and removed for the next person's dowsing. And the covering has to be removed and cleaned because the energetic body was on here and the work was getting done. So just like in a hospital, you wouldn't put someone on top of a sheet you had somebody else on, hopefully, or that paper. You have to replace it. You do the same thing here. And I clean the, spray the table with the Lysol. So even though you don't see somebody physically here, they really are here. They really did receive a dowsing, and they really are going to have an alignment of their chakra energies. They got to reset. Now what they do with it is up to them. Thank you for watching. Ala Jawanje, your healing assistant. Thank you. Bye-bye.